So welcome all. This is the A1 Productions podcast, A1 podcast, where we talk about Super Rumble. Today we have Brittanybratt, Abitofluckvr, Kev Zero, Chef and Beats, Lay, Sabrina, Chenolycannoli, Muggernaut. So we have a full crowd tonight.
Full party.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Kevo.
Oh.
Maybe I should have put the KEVO.
Close enough.
Well,
Close enough.
if we didn't know,
It's
now we
Kev.
know, right?
Now we know.
Yeah.
So a bit of luck. Do you have any new information regarding the tournament?
Oof.
Oh, hey, you guys. Everyone went silent.
Oh. Chef and B is not in the party. Here you
Yeah.
go.
Oh.
Let's get him in here first.
He got
Okay.
earbuds
Welcome,
in. That's
Chef.
why.
There we go.
There we go.
Everyone's ignoring
There we
me.
What? I'm like,
No,
I'm here,
Chef,
but
we got
but I'm
silent.
not here.
I'm gonna just watch. I'm like,
Mhm.
Yeah, guys. So guys, I'm not sure if some of you have seen it, how the tournament dates have switched. They ended up moving them to November 18th and 19th, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, and we'll have about 4 hours per day. So it's gonna be quick like matches. You guys go in 3 rounds. Everyone gets 5 minutes to make it on their and on their time slot, and we'll go straight in. There is some new information on the forums. It was edited by the Euro team, so they added some legal content in there. They did add some information that I can't share right now, but you're more than welcome to look at the sign up and experience it for yourself.
Awesome. So there's been rumors that there's trophies that are gonna be popping up in the room. Is that something that we could look forward to?
So what it said is just there's something in game. So
In-game.
I know we all play Super Rumble,
Mhm.
so why not, rumble your ass off to have something of yours
Right.
in game? Because I mean, you'll be going there every day and you'll be staring at it. Players will be, staring at it. And what's the biggest bragging rights than that? I feel like that's
true.
out of all the
Right.
tournaments we have had. Trophies are nice. You can brag about them, money, the Quest
Mhm.
3, but to have, an opportunity to show off
I'm number
your
one.
character or something. in there,
Anybody
you know?
who gets in there, I'm number one. Just know that.
Man.
Tell them. I mean, MEEZYA A1, right? You're not A2. So
Yeah. And you know what's funny a bit? I chose A1, MEEZYA A1, right? Because I'm A1 since day one. I'm usually,
okay.
All right.
I'm usually, free flowing type of guy. I'm not very judgmental, but so that's what's cool about that and me. Any
There's, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I mean for you, I mean there's eyes on you. You made a top 3 in the last 2 versus 2 tournament. You lost one of your matches by 1 point,
Right.
and one of the accidents was a team slice.
Oh
with a
my
sword
God. Did you see that? You saw that,
that
right?
made the score. It would have been tied if it
Oh
wasn't for
my.
that slice. But there's some other good news. We're gonna be in a special 2 versus 2 world where there's gonna be no friendly fire.
Ooh.
The super punch won't affect your teammate. Your
Oh,
rocket launcher
sweet.
super ammo won't kill them. Currently working on the super net.
Mhm.
But everything else seems to be in functionality.
Mhm.
So I mean, which is gonna be a big difference. I mean, there was a lot of team kills in the last tournament,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of people being afraid to shoot their grenade launcher, their rocket, because of the radius. So now, I mean,
Yeah, because
it's gonna be crazy.
sometimes I would hesitate, when there's my teammate and the other player is going at it. I'm just like, oh my God, which one am I gonna shoot?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Just shoot crazy.
Just start
You're more
shooting.
than welcome. Yeah. You can shoot
That's awesome.
through your teammate and boom, boom, boom. we they're just asking that we don't ask for it to stay.
Oh,
I
one and
know.
done. Yeah.
Run and done, guys.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're
Gotcha.
gonna, be able to like relive it. I'm sure we're gonna have some more fun activities, like
Absolutely.
Mhm.
and so
No, I want
yeah.
to ask. How do you pronounce the team? Aura,
Euro.
Euro,
Euro
Mm.
Interactive.
Euro. Tried. Okay, so Euro Interactives and I mean a bit. You're like a big thing in Super Rumble, and Euro. I guess they noticed that, right? And you got asked to help them out with gathering the people and all that. How
Hmm.
how is it? How do you feel? Having that connection with them.
I mean, so
Good
I
question.
made a post. I had to delete it, but I did say that there was, happy tears because most. I mean, I'm not sure. I've been doing this for like a while, from Arena Clash tournaments to now Super Rumble like tournaments, and
Hmm.
it's been a long run. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but more ups, and it's very grateful to have like everybody here, the community, because I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for like you guys, and it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for like you guys, because
Hmm.
I can't host a tournament with two players or one. It has to be people who want to participate, who trust me in hosting those tournaments, so that they're not being gypped off of like prizes or rules, or I'm picking a side or anything. So, people have to take off time from like the day to trust in me that they're gonna have a good time, that they're gonna have the possibility to win something. And you know, being close to them now, it's quite intense because you don't see these things. Like we all shoot for, you know, like having something, and I just wanted to give something to like the players, like that adrenaline pumping feeling, the anxiety, the shaking hands that
Mm.
like you get
Hmm.
prior to like a match, um, and like the esports. Like I seen that from Arena Clash, and I thought that's gonna be something huge here, and Euro is has been like eyeballing it. Meta has been like eyeballing it, and they have the vision too that if we can make this next tournament big, broadcast it on Twitch, broadcast it to Facebook through their channels
Mhm.
and stuff like that, we can get a lot of people to come in, a lot of new, you know, players, businesses that may want to, like contribute, sponsorships, that fun stuff. We can make it big, like bigger, and spread like the wealth around,
Hmm.
host more mini tournaments, maybe even monthly. Or I know Heidi was mentioning it, the
Yes.
whole the monthly tournaments. And all that is possible. It's just financially, we have to be at a spot where we can do it, because it does take time. It does take the effort, and but we
You have
are
to get
looking forward to more tournaments throughout the uh the year, more than like four, more than five.
That's what
So that
that's
way,
Mhm.
that's
getting
good.
people to sponsor this would help out a lot, huh?
yeah, we have
Once it gets
some
bigger.
sponsorships, but we need them to like be just be more consistent, more bigger, so that way we can give more.
So I was
We had
wondering
sponsors.
if somebody does want to sponsor, how are they able to do that?
Good question. I mean, it could be as simple as contacting the Super Rumble community page on Instagram, commenting or posting a status on the Facebook page, just asking. We'll contact them. We'll work out any legal, like agreements. We do host some sponsorship like programs where we'll broadcast them on our page. We'll talk about them during the like the matches. Um, uh, we had HRA general contracting in our last Super Rumble ceremony world. Um, and just we try to give back. We don't just want to take like the money. We want to be able to
Highlight some
push
of these
like
sponsors, yeah.
views
Right.
and stuff like that.
That's good. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too big because that's not Jaylee style. He likes things small.
You like it tiny? Uh-oh, you get him to unmute. Hold on. Look
You
what
don't know my
did.
life, okay? You don't know my life.
But I mean, now I'm experiencing some new things. So, like, the bigger the thing is, there's legal stuff that gets
Mhm.
Right.
involved, and
Yeah.
it's a lot. Like, I have to be careful what I say, what I post. Players now have to send in like their emails and probably signed, an agreement that, hey, I'm participating. I can win this. I'm legal of age, and all this stuff. That's all new. They're teaching me, how to not let people's privacy get out there. Like their emails, because that is, yours. So just learning, some like legal aspects now.
Okay, that's
awesome.
that's the next step, though. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's a stepping stone, and I'm glad that the Euro team is taking consideration into hosting these tournaments and taking things to the next level. So that's kudos to them. And Meta
Yes,
as well.
very grateful.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they created this whole VR experience for us, and it's amazing, to be honest.
Yeah, and
So I
they
want
just want to spread it more.
I was wondering, since they are working on, not having us hit our partners, are they gonna help with maybe the glitches in the game as well? So that, I mean, that brings me up to that. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if
Yeah.
that they're taking consideration of that too.
From what I know of, there should be something prior to the tournament, so that it can stabilize it for that, so that when it's live and people are like viewing it from like an outside world, they don't
Mhm.
see like the bugs and kinks. They're hoping to make it fair. They're hoping to make it look as good as possible. So I'm sure they're gonna drop something.
Nice. All right.
Does
So
that mean that they're also not going to be able to shoot through walls?
So the wall thing, it's not a Euro thing. It's a Horizon thing, like this.
Right.
We're not in Super Rumble yet. We can stick our hands through. But we're gonna have cameras in game. Public games are different. Anyone can cheat. Anyone can do something. It's frowned upon. We do keep track of the players who like abuse it. But for the tournament, we're gonna be like watching. Like there's gonna be a camera following you around.
oh,
So if we see you cheat, it can cost you, like that match.
I think
oh,
something we got to accept that this is never going to be 100% perfect.
There we go. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that too.
Right.
It doesn't have to be perfect as long as the players respect the game, like you were saying in your last on my podcast. I mean,
Mhm.
that's
Mhm.
that's what matters.
Right. Right. So that's
Well, the
good.
players that's been playing for a long time, they know, like, say if someone just pops off till they die and they ain't got a gun, they don't go right after them. You know what I mean? They go, okay, let's get you get a gun first. And,
Oh no, kill him! No,
you know what
kill
I
him!
mean?
Yeah, exactly.
No mercy! No, 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 no!
No
No,
Kill
mercy.
him!
no, we
That's
kill
my
him.
flaw.
No mercy.
I've seen a lot of
Back.
players. I mean, and I'm sure you guys may have, like seen how some players that doesn't have a gun other than the pistol won't shoot you for some reason because all they have is a pistol. No, you shoot that player because if you shoot him once and then someone happens to snipe him in the body, that'll kill him. And or the opposite, the sniper guy shoots him and then you shoot him once.
I guess you're right. You're right.
A lot of players do not believe that their pistol is a weapon. And
Pistol's the
it's
best
It is a
probably
weapon,
the
you're right.
best weapon to get like
It
used to,
is.
It's my lost
Definitely.
case scenario. It's like
Always
Exactly.
Yeah.
always aim for like the head. I mean, all it takes is like
24
what,
damage.
4 shots
Mhm.
to
5 shots to
to
the
like the head. Yeah. And like the dead.
It's
But
always
players seem to not use it.
it's always a good time when you see a sniper and you just creep up next to him, ta 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 ta, and you take
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
It's always
Done.
an easy kill right then and there.
Yeah.
All I
And
know
I
is if it
mean,
wasn't for Super Rumble, I would have got rid of my MetaQuest 3
see,
because
there you go.
once I got into once I got into Super Rumble, I was like, oh yeah, this is it. Even though I got my butt whooped for months and months.
You
and
gotta
months.
get your butt whooped to learn, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we all did. I did.
Yeah.
I still do. Immediately comes in super dashing. Brittany comes, super ammo or super punch.
What's your,
all these players.
what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts
And
on the bot?
Mm.
in the bots.
On the yeah, what's your thoughts on those?
On the bots. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Super Rumble with the bots. Do you guys like it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
alright.
it's
Oh my
It
god.
needs to be more challenging.
It's a
bots
good
could be
warm-up.
faster and better. Yeah.
Yeah.
A good warm up,
mean-
man. I love going in there on hard and trying to like actually get like let's just say 30 kills. Like I train it like that. Like let's see if you can get or keep a
Yeah,
momentum.
that's good
So
training. Good
I
training.
really
Good
enjoy
challenge.
training.
I
Yeah,
do
it's tough.
think it's great, especially for this tournament for 2v2, because if you can't get another 2v2 team to play with you, the other kids or players will just go crazy, blah blah. But in the bots, you can at least have 2 players in, practice calling out, practice moving around
That makes
the
sense.
map and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just
I
don't
am
like
planning
the Rockets.
Rocket
Mm.
Ruckus.
Yeah,
I
I'm not a
love
big
it.
fan of that.
You know
Anybody
what?
here a fan of it?
I'm glad they
love
did put that
rockets.
out
Love
because
everything.
I am not good, as Brittany knows every time I play her. I'm not good with the rockets. I'm not good
Me
with
neither.
creating a launcher.
Me neither.
Yeah.
So I'm in there every once in a while just practicing my rocket game, so
But I didn't know that when you play
You gotta.
Rockets, you can still build up your levels.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
That's
yeah.
why I see a
All
lot of
them
people
help.
in there that just be running through it quick. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, oh
I mean,
shoot.
they better get
But I suck at it.
to the shotgun and snipers because those
Mhm.
those are the main. In the last tournament, the shotgun was used the most,
Mm.
and then I
Yeah.
believe the rocket launcher was, and then the sword for some reason got more kills than like a lot of the weapons because people were getting
makes
up close and
sense.
slicing. It's crazy though.
Mhm.
Like
It's my
you would
favorite.
think like the weapons would be on top, but no, the sword was used quite often.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So I got something for you to think about a bit. So you said the super punch and with the sword, that's called a super slice. So when
Super
so
slice, yeah.
I've been really practicing on that sword, right? Because I've never used to
Mhm.
pick it up, and now I've gotten to the point where I can come at you while you're coming at me with the super punch with the sword and the
And then-
dash, and then dash you,
Mhm.
right?
And
What would
still
you-
get that extra dash or like the extra distance to hit somebody else with
Well-
the explosion part.
What would
Those
you
are 2
call
kills.
that? What would you call a super dash and a sword?
super. Huh.
So for
That's a good
example,
one. That's a
so
good
for
one.
example, let's say Brittany's coming at me, right? And I'm backing up, and I have the sword, right? And I know she's gonna
Super
come and get me.
stash, man.
So then I'll dash and then go straight to her, and she won't be able to blow up in time. And I slash her, and I'll get the kill.
Mhm.
So that's like
The
That's the thing
dashy
with super
slice
punch.
you.
Super
Yeah.
stash.
Maybe you
That's a
could,
good one.
and you could think about it later. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
But I've been
It's a
thinking
good
about some
counter,
names
but-
too. Yeah.
Moves like that though make a huge difference because if like a lot of like players don't know how like 1 second of you doing that like I think it was
Oh,
you
speed slash.
earlier where like I ran around in the bottom of blue base and then at the last second I turned around because I knew she was gonna I'm gonna kill me, but I sliced her and then we both died because those 1 second or just that moment of knowing that either you're gonna die, so you might as well die with her, or
Yeah.
dashing so that you can counter a super punch, because super punch was used, like the most.
Right.
So everyone is gonna expect it. That means the other team might have super tough, and it's now that's 2v2 and no friendly fire. Who knows? Is it gonna be 2 super tough? 1 super net, 1 super ammo, 1 super punch, 1 super, it's gonna be intense to see what the teams and the chemistry are gonna choose to go up against,
Jeff,
like the
and
other players.
Backslash.
You gave me a good. Fast slash. I was thinking dash
Oh, yeah.
slash.
Speed slash.
Dash.
No,
Speed slash.
dash slash.
Dash slash.
Oh, dash slash. Okay,
There
super
you go.
dash.
Yeah,
Right,
you know
right,
what? That
dash
actually sounds
slash.
good.
That does
The
sound pretty
dash
good, right?
slash.
fair, fair.
Mhm.
Mizzy hits them with a dash slash.
Oh,
Good luck
you
with
heard
that
it here first.
There you
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meezy
It's a bit
just
of a
has the
tongue twister,
zoomies.
but
Just call
I
it the
guess there you
zoomies.
go.
The zoomies.
Mizzy hit him with the zoomies.
That's my
The
second
zoomies.
power up.
The
That's
slash
my second
dash.
power up.
Slash dash.
That sounds
Slash
good.
dash.
And
Yeah, I
it,
mean, something, yeah.
and if you, I mean, it's something I developed, because after highly so many times getting me with the sword, I'm like, okay, well, I need to. Oh, and also the two versus two, the one I was in, I realized how important the sword was. And like I said, I never used to pick it up, but now I do, and I'll play in game just sword only. You know what I mean? Just so I can get the hang of
You gotta.
how it works. And so I realized that I developed that skill when somebody was coming at me. I'm like, all right, let me try this. So then, boom, I'll hit Brittany with it. I think we were together practicing it, right, Brittany? Yeah, I was like, let me see if I can get you with the sword while you're coming at me. And then, boom, and
know what?
I'm like, you know what? That's a good skill, and I use it now.
You guys know about
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm when we get a chance, I'm not sure if you want to go look around, like the room and ask which two weapons would you have like in your hands? Like what are your two favorite, just like guns out there? I don't know if you want to
Okay.
start.
Always sword and shotgun magic combo.
Sword shotgun. I mean, and not to expose people's superpowers, I would add that, but I don't want people to be like, oh, she said this, so she's gonna go for that, and then so
But it makes sense
superpowers
to
we can
adapt,
keep
though.
on the down low unless you
Yeah.
wanna express it. But yeah, I personally like the I mean, it's hard because there's a lot of the good ones, but the RPG will push anyone away, and then you have the sniper.
Oh, that's a good one.
But
Yeah,
to
the
have that
sniper.
together, it's tough because if you put a player one shot, you reach for like a pistol, and in reaching that 1 second it takes to bring that gun up could be like a death. So I do like the pistol sniper combo because it's either one headshot or one body shot and one like pistol shot.
Yeah, that's a good combo.
Yeah, I like the sword and the shotgun, but I like the sword and the sniper rifle.
Sword sniper,
That's nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's my
long distance. Yeah.
yeah.
I will say, it's sword and shotgun is my main, but I will say I found the most powerful and effective combo for me is the grenade launcher and the shotgun. Because if you like, that is ridiculous. It's just one.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
especially on the way. But again, have you seen the quick reload? Like if you reload them with both and you brush them past, they're like super quick
Yes.
reloads. It's the best.
I am
Like-
posting a tip like videos soon with a lot of these tips that we're gonna be like talking about and stuff like that because there's stuff people don't know.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Jaylee?
I personally like to do the sword and sniper.
That's
Mhm.
that's his guy. He's so
Yeah.
good at it. He's so good at
You
it.
could
Blast my
keep them at
brains
a
out.
distance. You could
tough.
run
Yeah.
away with a sword. You could kill them from across map.
It just takes a while to
Yeah,
figure
I
the
don't like
sniper
them up
rifle out.
close. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Keep them at a distance, man.
I keep 'em at a
Especially
distance.
sword shotguns.
Mm.
How are you, Sabrina?
Oh, you're muted.
She
Oh,
doesn't
okay,
talk.
okay.
She's muted for a
So
purpose.
sword,
Okay.
She's
Sword
just here
shotgun?
for the
All
vibes.
right.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
sword
Yeah.
violin. Okay, sword violin.
I heard
gotcha.
all of that. I don't know about you guys, but I heard every word she said. Yeah. Okay. I like
Chenolycannoli?
that one
I
too.
agree, Sabrina.
I like that one. Yeah.
I agree.
We agree.
Yeah, for me, I don't have a favorite. I'll probably have the sword, but then like I'll just pick up the next weapon I get from the next person. Just keep it
Mm.
dynamic and change it up.
That's good.
But
That's
keep,
such
but,
a
but keep that sword, huh?
Hey, why you calling people out?
Liar.
Okay, I'm getting a rocket launcher.
Exposed.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sword rocket launcher. Hey, there you go.
Exactly.
Muggernaut?
I go for sniper and automatic every time, any day.
Yeah.
Good combo.
That's a
Yeah,
really good combo.
that's a good combo too.
I've always accustomed to the railgun and the shotgun. So when I don't got no sword, that's the two. Even I'm
Close range
so
and
good.
far range.
Yeah, I'm so good with those two. Yeah.
Has anyone tried dual shotguns?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It
Had
is
this
so
conversation.
strong.
That's
Yes,
I
that is
love
my.
it. It is
I love
so
it.
strong.
Only with
It's
one
hard to
punch.
get because
It can pop
there's
a
only
super
two in the map.
punch.
But if
Yeah.
you get that in the 2 versus 2, or
It's
I was even
over.
thinking if the teams get 2 snipers or 2 shotguns, they now have control of the distance.
Oh, Syndicate is in Mondo.
And the
Where-
two
That was
grenade
my
launchers. The two grenade launchers.
Exactly, like
Yeah.
two of
Yeah,
each.
doubling up.
They are cross map, but in a 2v2, if
Mhm.
you could control, like for example, those snipers, you now know that the enemy does not have long
Cannot have
distance.
yeah.
Right.
That
Mhm.
They
is the
have to come
best.
up close. So
Yeah.
Unless they
if
get
both
that
players have
auto
shotgun
rifle.
snipers, I mean that's gonna be hard. Yeah, I mean
Syndicated.
the auto's good. You hit those like headshots, and it's the game
Mhm.
over.
Mhm.
Game over.
But I'm really curious on what weapons players are gonna like grab.
Welcome,
'Cause,
Syndicated.
you won't know how you can have unlimited, like munition if you just trade up
Yeah.
your weapon to a different, I'm a player, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you
So
can
yeah,
toss it to your partner.
talk to your partner, give it back, full ammo. So
Bring it
you
back.
could,
Yeah.
you could like
Ooh.
maintain control on those like weapons, especially the RPG. I've seen some people like I always keep it at 1 bullet. I don't shoot that 1 bullet because if I shoot it and then I do get a kill or not, now I gotta fight for it on the top of the map, in like 30 seconds, and that's gonna be a fight. I don't want to fight. I want to make this an easy win.
Easy
I have the
win.
rocket. It's mine. Teammate here, give me some more, like rocket shots or the super ammo. It'll just like refill it.
Ye-
But I've seen a lot of players ignore that, and it costs them match.
You know what's funny?
Mhm.
I seen-
Sabrina, she's developed this new thing, right? Every time I play her, she knows I'm always trying to get the sniper. So I see her like at the top of the house, right? And
Listen. I'm
she'll
speaking for
leave.
Sabrina, and she's saying, "Don't tell her secrets out in the open like that." Okay.
No, but
Exposing in
it's
this
so
podcast.
good. It's so good. She catches me almost every time. She'll leave the sniper right there, right? She'll go back in, and I'm like, "Oh, sniper, me!" Like I'm over here just going for the sniper.
Yeah.
She's right there. Boom, shoots me with something. You know what I mean? So
It's a good
like
tactic.
So she laid
baiting
the
people.
trap down.
she laid
Yeah.
out a trap for me. I was like, wow, she knows my weakness.
Mhm.
Have you guys tried the having 3 weapons?
Oh yeah.
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 I'm greedy with it. Like
Does
especially
anyone
when I
know
get
that?
to the top
Mhm.
with the
and
rocket.
just
That's
have
where
one
I
on you,
like to
yeah.
play with Pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've
shotgun,
tried
sniper, rocket.
usually what I do, I get like I usually have the sniper and the sword in one hand, and then I'll get like the shotgun, and so like
Mhm.
if they get close, I'll like shoot him. Oh
Mhm.
shit! Oops.
Yep.
I'll shoot him, but then if they're far away, I'll leave that gun and I'll just like shoot him from far.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's
How
usually
long
what
does
I
it
do.
take for that weapon to like? If you leave it alone for a little while, how long does it
Give
take
it-
for it?
I mean, you kind of
It'll
have to
take like
grab
5
both of them.
seconds, right?
5
Yeah.
seconds.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had plenty of time where like I would, choose somebody with a sword sniper. I'll leave the sniper midair, grab the pistol, finish that kill, run back, grab the sniper.
Oh, that's
Because
good.
or
Yeah.
same thing like him with the like shotgun. You have shotgun, sniper, and sword. Now you got short range, long range, and speed. It's hard to do, but if just grab, drop, shoot, grab, drop, shoot, and you have 4 weapons actually: your pistol, shotgun, sniper, sword. That way the enemy doesn't have the opportunity to grab that shotgun and get up close to you, or grab that sniper and get up close to you.
So I just had an idea, right? Maybe one day, when I got the money and I'll invest, I'll give them the money, sure. But if we can try and activate 2 power-ups, like one for each hand, like I don't know, but that I just dream of that. Is anyone else dreamed of this? I don't know.
Or
I
even
heard it
layers,
a
or
lot
even
actually. Yeah, so yeah.
even in layers, you pick, one of each, and then you use
Yeah.
one. The next one comes next, the next one, and the next
Ooh.
one. That
Yeah,
was
like a
weird.
I think it
shuffle
would
mode.
be
Random.
nice.
That's a good
It'd be over.
idea.
I think it would be nice if like the superpowers, like you go into the map with no superpowers, you kind of
Yeah,
have
and you
to go
collect
in the
them.
map and
Oh,
collect the
And
superpowers.
pick them?
I like that
Yes.
one. That's pretty
And
cool.
maybe
That's awesome.
and maybe
I
you'll
like
have
that
it
one.
like temporarily, and
How
then
many
like
guns?
it'll switch. I don't know.
Once you die, it goes
Dude,
away.
it's
Or
I'm
you
good
have
at
a
giving
free, like,
guns,
ideas,
yeah.
so whoever's in the
Yeah.
team, you can always reach me, Jalen.
compensation, you know. That's actually a great idea too. I like
That
that
is a
one.
good
Just like
idea.
the, you know, like those bubbles are in the game, and you can like,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
just
Touch
grab
it
it
or
and then boom.
reach it.
And I
Yeah,
was
no
gonna
hop
say this
being
was my
diamond
other
nail.
idea. Is there a possibility of a bigger map, like more people? Like, is that too much? Like, has
So
anyone
what
else
I'm
thought
getting
that?
That's a
from
great
is,
idea.
Yeah.
yeah, from what I feel is they don't want to do a new map because they don't want to separate the player base, because then it'll just be
Mm,
like either too many people on this map, none on this one, or half and half, and it's gonna be like a small player base, and we're all gonna be
Yeah.
fighting the same players
True.
and,
Right.
and such. I think, but once it gets bigger, once we have more players like on a daily like basis, I don't see why not, you know.
Right.
But like right now, we're running at like 300, kind of like
Wow.
max on those days. So to split them, it's gonna be tough.
So I
Sounds
wanted
like
to
we gotta
ask.
do like recruitment drafts for Super Rumble players.
Yeah, seriously, go
Yeah.
out, just share the like videos, tell like your friends about it, and
Yeah.
bring them in here. You know, the more the merrier. There's a lot of new players. I played today and like yesterday. Lots of new players. Like
Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot.
you know,
definitely.
Mhm.
like level 30s, 10s, 100s.
But
A
you know what
lot
I
of them.
think? I think the people that are like 1 through 100 and they're just starting out and they jump into a game with people that are like 1,000, 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
I think they find themselves more uncomfortable. So
Yes.
maybe
For sure.
like 1 from 100. Once you get to 100, then you can move up to like 2 to 400, and then 4 to, you know what I mean? I
But
don't know
there's
if
some
that'd
people
be.
who are like 100 and 200 that play like 2000s. I've played like there's one player, Bitterbrush, awesome, plays like a level
Yeah.
2000.
Yeah. I
So,
swear he had
yeah,
another account. I swear some
yeah,
people
had
have
to.
other accounts. Have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, but that's their same account. But yeah,
A lot of people do come from other shooters that may be similar,
Yeah.
so they do
Yeah.
have it.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys were talking about it on the other day, how like helping out those players. Like
Yeah.
we all
Mhm.
seen that level 30 come in.
Yep.
He said, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
we stopped, we taught him how to do A, B, and C. So
Mhm.
that way he doesn't just this game is too hard and then leave
I'm
and
leaving.
never
Yeah.
comes
Yeah.
back.
That's
Right.
right.
Yeah.
You know,
I tell them to
I-
go to bots. I tell them to go to
There's
bots.
that
Show them how
too,
to
yeah.
use
Yeah.
super punch and then go to bots and practice there. That's where you'll get built up.
And
Yeah.
even what I
I
do is I'll
I
just play with skill level people. So like if I'm playing like with level 100 and know they're not going so hard, I'll just start shooting like NPC just to tone
Yeah.
it down for them. And then if they need the smoke to come up, then I'll let smoke come up too. I notice a few players do that.
Yeah.
Like we won't play as hard with like lower level stuff.
And you know what's
Teach
good
them
about
first, then smoke them up.
Yeah.
You know what's good about lower level
Yeah.
people too? To
Yeah.
go in there and try not to get shot by them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Go
Yeah.
in there, teach them,
yeah.
but then don't shoot them, but just try not to get shot by them. That helps you with your
I lost a
mobility.
match like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I was
so
playing
guys,
like low level, kept
it's
shooting me hiding in
it's
the bushes.
spooky season. Is anybody like what's everybody's like favorite like character that's that's scary? Like for me, it's got to be Jigsaw. I love Jigsaw. I love what his mental games. I love all that. What would be yours, Brittany?
Brutal.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers. What about yours? A
Hmm.
bit.
Skip me for now. Hold on. Good thing. You
Skip me.
you go
You know,
Kev,
you
Kev out.
ever watch Devil Rejects?
Damn,
Anybody?
Yeah,
Rejects.
oh,
I
God.
don't
A
think I've
long
seen that.
time
Yeah, I
ago.
watched the
You,
movie.
you know that guy with the long blonde hair?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm,
That says he's the devil? Yeah, that dude right there.
Yeah.
okay.
I got one. You know the movie 13 Ghosts is a long
Yep.
movie, a long time ago,
Oh,
where they have like the
yes.
nails all over,
Yes.
like his face and
That's a
stuff like that.
classic.
Stuff like that is
Mhm.
great.
That was good. That's a good one. What
Yep.
about you, Cheffin?
Yeah.
Unrelated, I just wanted to talk about the new guys for a minute. I like letting them get the kills off of me so they could level up too. That's one of the ways I like interacting
yeah.
with them. So
Oh, cool.
also, but I'm not a Halloween kind of guy. Yeah, so but I do like werewolves. So
There you go.
that's about
Okay.
it.
Wait, pause. You said
Twilight.
who?
Werewolves,
Werewolves are
Twilight.
like
Werewolf.
cool.
Okay,
Werewolves.
so
Oh,
That's why
okay,
we got-
okay. I'm
we got
Latino.
Twilight.
I heard something else.
What did you
I'm
hear?
Latino. I heard something
Oh.
else.
Werewolves.
You heard it too?
Werewolves.
Okay.
Oh, werewolves!
Okay.
I got
Listen.
I heard
I
werewolves.
meant like werewolves.
I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. We weren't talking
Well,
about that, okay? It's not Easter just yet.
Mine's dirty.
I'm
Jay.
from I'm
Dirty
from
mind.
England. There's a bit of an accent, so
Nah, Jay's got a dirty mind. That's what it is.
Man said werewolves.
Syndicate. Do you have a scary character?
I'm a Nightmare on Elm Street fan, so Krueger.
Mm, Krueger's good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
good one.
How about you, Jaylee?
Pennywise.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Clowning around, huh?
Exactly. You know it.
they all float.
Jaylee will go under that, so no questions asked.
No,
Oh, yeah. You show me a balloon, I'll go down
Yeah,
there. I
you'll
don't
go
give a
down
fuck.
there. Yeah, you will.
Jaylee's,
Oh,
yes, I
gosh.
want to play. He'll scare Pennywise away.
You will.
What about you, Chenoly?
Candyman.
We didn't ask Sabrina.
All right.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Sabrina.
All right, Sabrina.
She likes Scream,
The
right?
answer's
Scream.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I like that one too. All right, Chenoly. You're next.
Candyman. But I'm not gonna lie. I started watching a movie called Martyrs, and I can't finish it. It's too disturbing.
Really?
So yeah, Martyrs. Yeah, I can't just say.
Nice.
But that's my kind of go-to horror movie right now because I have to finish it.
Is it gore?
It's
Gory.
gore, psychological horror, a lot of
Mhm.
crazy
Yep.
stuff goes on. Yeah.
I'm too
right.
sensitive
Watch it.
for that kind of stuff.
Are you?
Yeah, I had to take 4 breaks. I haven't finished the movie. It's
Yeah,
only
he's-
an hour and 50 minutes.
He's taking breaks, so I mean,
That's a fact.
Oh, so you haven't seen the Terrifier
Wow.
then, huh?
I have not.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good
I
movie.
have feelings, man.
Ooh.
Super
Yeah.
gory,
know,
super
right?
gory. If you're sensitive to super
Yeah,
gore,
I'll
I
check
wouldn't
it out.
recommend watching.
I like
Terrifier.
Saw though. I like Saw.
So, I love
Oh,
Saw.
Saw is
Saw's good,
terrible.
though.
Yeah.
Psychological.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Psychological
Muggernaut?
Yeah.
horrors.
Yeah, I'm all about psychological. So Jack Torrance, The Shining. And see my
Oh,
shirt.
okay.
My shirt's red rum.
Nice.
That's it.
Oh, Red Rum. I see that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's
So
up.
yeah, that's crazy. That's so psychological. Just the whole idea of the father, the dad doing what he I'm all into that.
You know what
Never
movie?
seen it, but
I also like Hills Have Eyes. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah,
That
was
was-
good.
Yeah,
that's
that one's
gross.
terrible. That was bad.
But
Of course
Yeah,
you
quick
they're
question:
would.
does everybody know how Freddy Krueger got his burns?
no.
Is it-
I think so.
Okay, just me.
I think
Yeah,
I
he got
do.
burned alive, and you
Oh,
guys know
Yeah,
why he
they put
targets
him in
kids.
the crematory,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they burned his
Ooh.
ass, and why he targets kids.
No.
No one. All right, I'm
They
not
made
gonna
fun of
go
him?
on the show. Yeah, I realized a lot of people didn't realize why.
Have you guys seen
crazy.
Silent Hill?
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that one too.
that was
Oh,
that
you
You
was
like
the shit,
Pyramid
so-
Head?
That
What?
well, is that the one?
Pyramid Head. Yeah.
That
The guy
freaked
with
me
the-
out, man. When she was in a different dimension, I was panicking for her. Like, yo, she never made it back, did she? She never made it back to like they were in the same place, but in a different. I was like, yo, panic, panic. And the last movie, Rising Tension. Have you guys seen that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, don't
I
watch it.
feel
I'm
like
not gonna.
Rising Tension.
No.
I'm
Let
watching
me
right
tell
now.
you, I watched that movie as a kid, and that messed me up. It's a movie. I can't even. I don't. How am I gonna tell it without spoiling it? Like,
Right.
Just do
Go,
it.
go ahead. Yeah, just
Don't
Spoiler
say-
alert.
Spoiler
Hello.
alert.
Whoever is
Spoiler
listening,
alert.
spoiler alert.
okay.
Mute your mics.
You go on a journey. You go on the journey with this woman and her girlfriend, and this psychopath is chasing them the whole time. But what
my
the
gosh, that sounds
ending
fun.
does, what the ending does, I don't even want to spoil it for you because it will make you throw up. Like, should I spoil it?
yes. Spoil it. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
do it.
Go
Spoiler
ahead.
Bruh, it was her the whole time, and she was like schizophrenic. It was the
shit.
girlfriend, and I was so
Oh.
shook because, and it goes back to the memories of. That's the reason. Like, you thought that the killer was, like, it was how she saw herself type shit. It was like a Fight Club
Yeah.
type shit.
What did you
Mental
say
health
this movie was
awareness.
Actually,
Uh-huh.
There
Silent
was another
Raising-
movie like that. I can't
Raising
remember what it
Tension.
was.
Kind
though.
of sounds like
It is a
Shutter
very
Raising
Island.
tension.
Yeah,
Oh, I love
Island.
Shutter
There's
Island. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Shutter Island's
too.
good.
Shutter Island was
That's the
really
worst
good.
movie.
I love those type of movies
Yeah.
where they just put people in an island and they just
Yeah,
have to
Fall was
survive.
like that
Yeah,
too.
that's dope.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's one in Netflix, I think. There's another one. I forgot what it's called, but shoot.
I think the Babadook was a perfect portrayal of
Oh, that was.
grief. You see Babadook?
It was.
Man,
I
that
saw
was
it.
so sad when you really understand like why the woman was going through
Yeah.
what she was going through and what the Babadook really meant. You're just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
If you've ever lost
Yeah.
somebody and gone through grief, perfect movie to
Mm.
understand
It's
that.
What's it called?
postpartum depression, right?
Babadook.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that postpartum depression?
No, not
Yeah.
postpartum. It's not
Yeah,
postpartum.
that's what Babadook was. Yeah, that's why she was trying to kill her son, and then no one. So like, she had she lost her son. Sorry, she lost her husband the same
Husband.
day that her son was born. Yeah, and sometimes that doesn't really like escape from me. That's why she was pretty much trying to kill her son, and the grief kept coming to her, and she blamed her son. I'm sorry, I'm giving spoilers.
I
know.
trusted the therapist lady about this stuff.
That one kind of confused me.
Have you guys seen Esther?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That little,
Orphan?
how? Oh, that's what it is.
Oh my God.
That
Orphan?
little freak. That little freak who pretended to be a child.
Yes.
Yeah,
That little
I actually
freak.
saw somebody that actually looked like that in real life.
Yeah.
Oh my
Can't go into
god,
details about it, but yeah.
Yeah.
that is scary. That's true scary. All right.
Yes.
So I did wanna, before we get too far off, I did wanna emphasize one thing, since we're all pretty good, on like players, those new players, because like I know we all want to win, we all want to get like those points, and just keep on like learning. But I do want to tell everybody, whoever is like watching, that if they do see a new player on their level 100 and you see them struggling, you see that they haven't activated their powers yet, or they're just wandering around, just help them out. Because I have met high players where I'll be like in a lobby teaching 2 kids or just 2 like new players, and then they'll come in merciless, destroy them, wreck them, no mercy, and it's like,
Whoops.
you
I was
get
gonna
like,
say too.
just, and yeah,
Guilty. No,
that's
I'm
not to
kidding.
say, yeah, I mean, that's not to say you can't kill them, because I mean, we learn by, off of the better players. It's just like, if they don't even know how to activate their like powers, take a moment. I mean, I took 10 minutes with one dude who couldn't figure out what button to like press and stuff. But I think it's important, because they will be, if they're not gonna be competitors, they're at least gonna be the viewers. And those
That's right.
view counts will help us a lot too. So
Yeah.
Or
I have
maybe
seen
Yeah.
the evolution of a monster.
yeah.
I seen the
Mm.
creation of a monster right in front of me. He didn't know anything, and he was untouchable by the end of the session. I had to leave because I had real life, but who knows where he's at now? He's probably a level like 1200.
Who's the
invite
player?
them
I gotta
in.
know.
Invite them in. Yeah.
Yeah, invite
I
him
need
in.
to look through all the, because I always try and friend people, but like I want to build that real connection and get to know people. That's why I like seeing them again, in the places.
Yeah.
But there are some people that they're so beginner, but they're like not beginner, and it's
Right.
like within like
Gotta get that
a
previous
month, they're gonna be
experience.
ridiculous.
I met a few
Mhm.
players, like today, that like were sick, and it's like, damn, sign up, because everyone
Yeah.
does have a chance. I mean, you could lose by 1 point, by 1 second.
Yep.
I seen that happen multiple times.
And
One
Yeah.
point, 1 second, 1 second.
And if you're a
So,
you got
newbie,
those
every
people that-
second-
if you're a newbie and
Yeah,
you
you
have
got
that
those-
sword, don't forget you can activate a little bit of a faster run if you hold down the
Yeah.
trigger button while you're
Yeah.
holding that sword.
Trigger.
A lot of
Mhm.
players
even that,
who are
yeah.
newbies, they don't know that, but
They don't know that.
I always tell
Mhm.
them that, yeah, here,
Mhm.
pick up the sword. It's gonna help you out a lot. You know what I mean?
I do want to say shame on them, because when you grab the sword, it does tell you to hold the trigger for a speed boost. They just don't read it.
I
Oh,
will
yeah,
say,
Yeah.
But
You know how
I
people are, they don't read the manual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody reads the manual.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for coming out and wrapping up. I'm wrapping up this podcast for today, but thank you, Brittany. Thank you, A Bit of Luck. Thank you, Kev, Chef, and Beads Syndicated.
Thank you
And
all.
JLA, Chenolycannoli, Sabrina, Muggernaut.
Mhm.
We're gonna wrap this up for today, but I hope everybody, enjoy listening to us. Thank you, A Bit of Luck again, sharing more information. You can
Yes.
always come out here and then
Super
share.
Rumble community.
And share the podcast. Send us
It was-
questions.
Yes.
It was Muggernaut
Yes.
that
Yeah.
got me to
Yeah.
come here.
Yeah.
Look,
Yay.
look what you
Same.
did.
Like another
Thanks,
record.
buddy.
Yeah. And Sheffin.
Yeah.
I got them.
Stay tuned, guys. I mean, we are gonna share some great stuff pretty soon. Give it like maybe 2 to 3 days, and they'll be able to post some stuff about it. So it's gonna be fun. I mean, it's gonna be intense. No one's gonna want to lose. So that
Yeah.
adrenaline is gonna kick in, and good luck to all the players that do play. You know.